The Dallas Mavericks just lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers, but it's safe to say we all knew that was going to happen, especially with everything going on with the team over the last 24 hours. But prior to the game today, Nico Harrison and Jason Kidd held a press conference, and Nico Harrison just insulted every single Dallas Mavericks fan. Every question that was asked of Nico Harrison, he gave an irresponsible, disrespectful response that gave no insight or clarity into what direction this team is going into, and he even had the nerve to laugh during this press conference. We also have a quote from Luka Doncic's own father on how hurt he is, as well as Luka Doncic penning a letter to all of Dallas. So in this video, we're going to take a look at what was it that Nico said that was so disrespectful, how does Luka Doncic's father feel about everything, as well as what did Luka have to say to the fans. But how's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavs Digest, bringing your latest news on everything Mavericks related. And before we get started with today's video, we're currently sitting at 17,447 subscribers, getting very close to 18K. But if you want to be up to date on everything Mavericks related, regarding trades, rumors, all things Mavericks related in this tumultuous time that we're in, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on a single thing that we do. But like I said, before the game today against the Cleveland Cavaliers, Nico Harrison finally sat down and had a proper press conference alongside Jason Kidd to answer questions, and obviously the questions were going to be about the trade. Why'd you trade Luka? How'd you trade Luka? Did Jason Kidd know? Does Dirk know? There were a lot of questions being thrown Nico Harrison's way, and to be honest with you, he did not handle it well at all. A lot of these answers looked like rookie answers, things you don't say, things that you probably should have prepared for, and even though he may have come across as bluntly honest, that's not what the Dallas Mavericks fans need. We need to be reassured that whatever you want to do with this team is in the best benefit of this team. But instead, he chose a different route. He gave answers that really alluded to the fact that we're trying to win in the next few years, and then after that, who knows? I might be gone. This team might be sold somewhere else. The future of the Dallas Mavericks is currently in limbo. We don't know where this team's going to be. We don't know what this team is going to be in the next 3 to 4 years, and unfortunately, neither does our GM. So if we go ahead and just dive right into the quotes, the first one right here, Nico Harrison at the Dallas Mavericks press conference, he said, "The future to me is 3 to 4 years from now. The future 10 years from now, they'll probably bury me and Jason Kidd by then, or we'll bury ourselves." Not what you want to hear from your GM. What kind of answer is that? People want to know, you just traded away a generational talent that was supposed to be your cornerstone in your future. He's gone. So what does the future look like now? And he said, I don't know. 3 to 4 years, we can compete for a championship. No one really believes that, but apparently Nico does. But after that, 10 years from now, he has no vision for this team. We have a GM who essentially is looking at this Dallas Mavericks team as a meme coin, and we just got rug pulled. He just pumped and dumped, and now we're done. We are left with a team with no clear direction. Our GM doesn't know what to do after 4 years. And what's going to happen after those 4 years, you may wonder? Well, Klay Thompson will most likely be out of the NBA, as he'll be around 38, 39 years old and be off this current contract that he's on, and who knows where he ends up after that if he doesn't retire. Kyrie, he's a free agent after this year. He has a player option, but most likely he could opt out of it. Kyrie is not happy about this whatsoever, so we don't know what his future looks like. And we'll have Anthony Davis, who will be about 38, 36 years old at the end of his current contract. And again, who knows where Anthony Davis is actually going to be. And wherever PJ, Gafford, or the rest of the guys want to go, that's up in the air, as Nico Harrison, our own GM, has no idea where this team is going to go. A wonderful answer from our wonderful GM. The quotes don't stop there. Nico Harrison said the Mavs owner, Patrick Dumont, laughed when he presented the trade scenario. And in the last video, I talked about how Nico Harrison and Rob Pelinka, they were discussing this trade for a couple months, about a month or 2 months, prior to just pulling the plug and just letting it happen. And even Rob Pelinka thought he was joking. Even Rob Pelinka did not believe that Nico Harrison was serious about trading Luka for Anthony Davis. But lo and behold, even our owner laughed at it, thought, oh yeah, Luka for AD, man, you crazy. Oh, you're serious? And I don't even know if the owners were fully on board with this. All the reports are indicating that this is something that Nico Harrison's wanted for a very long time. And because of that, the Dallas Mavericks did not even go and try to shop Luka Doncic. We didn't even go and see, what does the market look like for Luka Doncic? Nico Harrison wanted one thing and one thing only, and that was Anthony Davis. And the fact that even Rob Pelinka laughed, our ownership laughed, Nico Harrison did what he wanted to do, And now we got to live with the results. And who knows? Things may be great for us. This team might look good. But as it stands right now, we are disgusted as fans. Some fans are happy. Some fans think this is fantastic. But a lot of fans do not have faith in this. And the answers that Nico Harrison is giving does not instill faith in the slightest bit. And I'm telling you right now, it does not stop right there. Jason Kidd heavily implied Kyrie wasn't happy with the move. It was reported just yesterday actually on this channel, that Kyrie Irving was in Cleveland doing a practice when he got the news, and he was shocked. There was no other quote on how he felt, but we knew that Kyrie Irving was not okay with this. Not only did he lose Luka Doncic, who he grew to love playing alongside, but also Markieff Morris, a very close friend of his. And you may not like Markieff, you may not think he's a great basketball player, but Markieff Morris is very closely tied to Kyrie Irving, and now both those players are gone. But how unhappy is Kyrie? Well, if we take a look right here, PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford are on the bench at today's game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie isn't. Not trying to make assumptions, but I doubt he's in a good mood right now. Kyrie Irving has a player option. Kyrie Irving may just walk for less money. He may just be done with all the theatrics. He may be done with teams not showing loyalty. After what he saw in Brooklyn, he came to Dallas thinking it was going to be a completely different world. Instead, this is Brooklyn 2.0. Instead of him being tossed to the Wolves, it was Luka Doncic, one of his best friends, alongside his other friend, Markieff Morris. And the fact that Kyrie wasn't at today's game, to me, speaks volumes. Kyrie doesn't just do things like this for no reason. Kyrie is calculated. Everything he does is for a reason. There's a reason he wasn't at today's game. Kyrie Irving is not happy, and his future is currently, it's up in the air. If Nico Harrison has no clear direction on this team, hey, we have no clear direction on where Kyrie wants to go. At the end of this year, in the summer, it's going to be bananas on wherever Kyrie decides to go. And unfortunately, it doesn't end there. Nico Harrison on Mavs fans angry outrage over the trade, saying, when we win, the frustration will go away. The most disconnected, harebrained, disrespectful, irresponsible, out of touch answer a GM could ever say in response to not only fans being angry online, fans being angry in real life, fans being upset and crying and just emotional, but the fact that we had fans over at the AAC arena out front protesting. A little bit of profanity and a little bit of spray paint was going on around Dirk's statue, profanity towards Nico Harrison, but I went out there earlier today. People were not happy about what's going on. Real fans are not happy about this. And when you're asked about how do you feel about the angry fans, your answer is, winning will fix that frustration. And although if we were to win a championship this year, sure, we're happy we won another one, but it'll be bittersweet because we don't have our number 77, Luka Doncic, out there hoisting up that trophy. The guy that was supposed to surpass Dirk, supposed to take that torch and run with it. The guy that was supposed to be the next Dallas Maverick, who's supposed to bring us back into contention. That guy is not going to be here. I don't know if we're ever going to hang his jersey in the rafters. I don't know if we're going to give him a reunion video whenever he comes back, or a tribute video. I don't know what we're going to do for Luka Doncic, because the fact that we traded him in the dead of night without letting him know any type of inkling of that this was going to happen doesn't show me that we really care about Luka, that we're going to give him the proper respect. But real fans are angry, and getting a championship may fix some things, but this trade will always go down as the absolute worst trade in the history of maybe Dallas sports. All of Dallas sports. This may go down as the worst trade, and fans will never forget this. A stain on the Mavericks' history has been made today. But how does Luka Doncic's father feel? Well, Luka Doncic's father sounds off, saying, with this trade, hypocrisy from the Mavs hurts me personally. I think Luka absolutely did not deserve this. I know he sacrificed a lot. I know Luka really respected Dallas, and that is absolutely true. From his organizations, from his nonprofits, to everything that he did for the organization outside of the basketball court, but even on the court. We saw this man go to war every single playoff run, putting his body on the line. We saw him just go to the finals on one leg, one shoulder, two spare ribs, no backbone. We saw this man do everything he needed to do to push this team into a better position than where it was when he first got here. And in return, we repay him, trading him in the dead of night, No communication. We sent him a text message. We tried to call him, no answer. Of course he's not going to answer. And the fact that Luka Doncic's own family is disrespected speaks volumes. He had a daughter here. He got married here. His father was closely intertwined with the organization. Obviously, Luka always played for Slovenia in the summertime. They were trying to get Gafford. And now it's just weird. It's a whole weird situation. And the fact that now family is being affected shows that we have mismanaged a superstar. And I don't know when the next superstar will ever step foot in the Dallas Mavericks organization. But Luka Doncic also finally put out a statement, and it wasn't for the organization. This was for the fans. And that statement read this: Dear Dallas, 7 years ago, I came here as a teenager to pursue my dreams of playing basketball at the highest level. I thought I'd spend my career here, and I wanted so badly to bring you a championship. The love and support you all have given me is more than I could have ever dreamed of. For a young kid from Slovenia coming to the U.S. for the first time, you made North Texas feel like home. In good times and bad, from injuries to the NBA Finals, your support never changed. Thank you for not only for sharing my joy in our best moments, but also for lifting me up when I needed it the most. To all the organizations I've worked with throughout the Dallas community, thank you for letting me contribute to your important work and join you in bringing light to those who needed it. As I start the next part of my basketball journey, I am leaving a city that will always feel like a home away from home. Dallas is a special place, and Mavs fans are special fans. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, Luka. Nowhere did he thank the Dallas Mavericks organization. That was all for the fans, the community, people that matter, people that care, people that are hurt right now. He didn't mention Nico Harrison. Of course, he said the coaches and everybody within the organization. But as far as the Mavericks as a whole, the ownership, the front office, there is no love. I mean, I guess there is love lost. But maybe there's not love lost. Maybe there was no love. But it looks like the Dallas Mavericks front office, for a long time, wanted this. This is what they wanted. At least Nico Harrison wanted Anthony Davis more than anything, to the fact that he would move our number one guy at a moment's notice and use conditioning as a prime excuse as to why we made this trade, feeding into every little narrative that the media pushed on Luka. Instead of defending him, he fed into it. The Dallas Mavericks are in for a rocky road ahead of us. We have no clear direction for our future, as our GM doesn't know what happens after year 4 when some of our best players are now old and ready to leave. Some may already be gone. I don't know what's in the future for the Dallas Mavericks, but best believe I'm going to be here reporting on it every single step of the way. So thank you for making this far to the video. Let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about this? Do you think Luka deserves more? I'm pretty sure a lot of you think that he does. But do you think that Luka Doncic will continue to have success in LA? I personally think that the success will follow. He is a successful soul, a successful person, a true professional, and a true champion. He's soon to be champion. Luka Doncic will be okay. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We could have a conversation about it. But that's what I got for you guys today. Thanks for making this far to the video. Make sure to check out our Twitter and Discord. Links in the description below. Consider becoming a channel member. We are doing a giveaway every single month on this channel. Only way to enter our giveaway is become a channel member of any tier. But until next time, y'all take care. Drink water. Peace.